Hi everyone. Oh, the sound is off. Quick panic moment. Hello everyone and welcome to another KnitCrate unboxing. Now, you might be a little bit confused. Normally KnitCrates show up in a beautiful bright teal package, but this month there are some changes which caused some weights differences and packaging differences, and so temporarily they are sending out the KnitCrate membership in a poly mailer like this one. Now, as for the changes, we are going to look inside and see what happened. Now you might, why is this not? Hello everyone. Oh, did I say that I am Rebecca from ChemKnits? Normally I get both the KnitCrate membership and the sock crate. Just pausing the stream on my computer. Normally I get both of them. And tonight I only have one package, and that's because the KnitCrate membership subscription box shipped before the sock crate one. The sock crate is on the way, but I didn't want to wait to open it up to show you guys the special new thing that is inside. So with no further ado, no further vamping, let's see about unzipping this and da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, I went straight for the yarn. Oh, this is soft. Okay, so we've got what looks like a variegated tonal gray, and it's sort of, maybe it's like a warmish gray. I mean, I would say it's a little more of a yellow gray than a blue gray, but just a hair. It's still very gray. So this is Audine Wool's Halo DK in the colorway Mouse. It's 50% alpaca, 30% merino, 20% nylon. And ooh, okay, so it's a hand wash only. Let's open this up and have another look. Yeah, this is looking relatively tonal to me, and ooh, I love a good gray, and this is so soft. This is so soft. We've had some fairly wild ones, and it's really nice to get like a really subtle tonal one, because we haven't gotten something like that in a while. But I know I went for the yarn first this time because I reached in, but I really like this color, and I'm curious. If you go to their website, you can see it looks like there are 4 colorways this month. And so, spoiler alert, the other ones are a green, a blue, and sort of a like a muted burgundy-ish rose red color. The green is like army greenish, and the blue is, I would say, a sky blue. It's a paler one. I'm curious what the theme is for the month. But all of them are a nice subtle tonal with sort of, I guess, medium saturation in terms of the colors. So let's see. Oh, okay. So the big difference this month is this. This is a full color, full magazine. This is the hotly anticipated KnitCrate Inspirations for October 2018. KnitCrate is doing something new. In the past, the KnitCrate subscription would come with 2 patterns, one knitting and one crochet. And you could use either of them with the yarn. Now, let's see what is inside. Oh, okay, I really want to show you, I need like, so there's still digital pattern downloads, and so I don't want to like give that download code. Your KnitCrate subscription comes with a digital version of this booklet, included patterns. Type in the URL listed below exactly as you see it in your internet's browser bar to bring up the KnitCrate download page. From there, download your patterns. Ravelry will be updated if we find any errata or receive new notes from designers. But here, and of course we're flipped, here's the table of contents, and there's a lot going on. And so the reason why they had to go in poly mailers this month is that this magazine is heavy. There are 60 pages, glossy pages with all of the included patterns, and I'll go through and I'll show those in a minute. But so all of the patterns are included in this. And unfortunately, The weight of this brought the whole package, made the whole package a little too heavy. And so within the US, if you're doing like first class mail, you can send things first class mail when they're under a pound. Once you get above 16 ounces, it gets a lot more expensive. And this is a lot heavier than that single card that used to be included in the package. So while it includes all of the patterns printed out in this awesome magazine, yeah, I think that it was a little bit of a problem due to the weight. So I think, and I'm pulling up the email, if you're currently a subscriber, it should say, so they are going to change the way that this is going to happen in November. So they're going to split this into 2 copies going on. One that will be included in the membership and sock membership crates, and a second booklet that will be included in the artisan and sock artisan crates. But I believe, yeah. So, you know, I think they wanted to make an effort to include everything all together, but I'm not sure if then all the patterns would be available for download or not, but I think that it's just too much to print in one go. And I do appreciate that KnitCrate is really sort of stretching to accommodate what people want, because I think that sometimes you might really like a design that didn't come in your crate and you might want to use the yarn for that. And so I think that this is sort of like a way to bring that together. So I am really excited. There's also something, they said that the partner crate, which is going to launch for sale on November 1st, will have an exclusive booklet. So I don't know much more about that partner crate. That's kind of new to me. So I am curious what that is. All right, let's see what's inside. Okay, the theme this month is Fairy Yarn Mother. Not that you can read that. This beautiful yarn is, oh, no? Okay, that wasn't the theme. Fine, that was just one thing. Okay, so the theme for the month is, it is Verdigris. The patina of time, faded, peeling paint, and rub down boards, pastel, soft matte finishes, ceramic smoothness, and the play of shadow and light on everyday surfaces. These are the inspirations we've drawn upon for this month's KnitCrate shipment. Expect tile-inspired stitches and textures and beautifully crafted colorways from our dyers and designers. And so here is the picture. It's kind of fun that, now, Halloween is my favorite holiday, but it's kind of fun for there to be something October that isn't like full-on Halloween. I mean, not that I would have minded if it was full-on Halloween, but for everyone else. Ooh, and there's some more visual inspiration in here. Don't worry, I'm not going to take you page by page for the whole book. Okay, so it talks about this yarn. And so the patterns this month, there is the Moss Boss Cowl, which this is crochet, I believe. Yes, this is crochet. And it does look like a moss stitch. I can't tell if it's triangular. Oh, good. That does sort of show up on camera. Let's see. I'm like, there's a lot more content for me to leaf through than there ever was before. Okay, then the next one is, well, what are you? Okay, it's oh, wait. So the last one is, oh, it doesn't say there. Fine. Okay, so we've got a triangular shawl, which has some nice lace work, and it looks like we've got some cool edging on there as well. So this is called Huerta, and it's a scalene triangular shawl worked flat from the narrow point of one of the edges. There's 2 motifs, and I believe everything is written out. Oi. Okay, it's written out and charted. The oys was because there are, for this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pages of the like written out instructions, whereas the chart the charting is simpler. But let me just show you a schematic for the shawl. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me. So that's pretty. Okay, and so then we have a little bit about the designers. And so, okay, so it talks about the designers for, I think, those first patterns. Okay, so the first one was Brianne Malden, was the Moss Boss designer, and then the designer for Huerta is Pearl Knitter, which I am assuming is like a pseudonym, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, so now we have bios about the designers, which is cool. And then actually there's also like promos. And now there's also a bio about the, and I need to like cover up part of this. There are bios about the yarn for the artisan crates as well, about the dyers. And there's some exclusive codes. So I guess in the artisan crates, Yarn Fairy and the Pixies is the name of the dyer. That's a really cute name. And they did Yarn Fairy and the Pixies Elf Merino. And the exclusive October colorway is brushed steel. And it just looks beautiful. I'm not sure, it looks a little bit pink to me here. But it's hard to know if it's the printing. And so the patterns, there is the, by Lana Joyce is the first frost. It's a capelet. It's a cowl. It's a cowl, but it looks like you can wear it almost as a capelet too. Good evening, everyone. And then there's also this diamond. Ooh, this is cute. I really like the photography in this one. I mean, it looks like that there is like a light problem, but it's just the patterns really stand out. It's really beautiful. So this diamond lace hat is really, really pretty. And that is designed also by Lana Joyce. And I believe that now, after that pattern, yep, there's a little bit about her. Yeah, so she designed these patterns using the Yarn Fairy and the Pixies colorway. And it's got their like information for their Instagram and Ravelry and where to find them. Oh, cool. There's a whole article on the care and keeping of non-superwash yarns, which, yeah, so it looks like we're going beyond the patterns and there's some other stuff there. Aha. It gives us some information about the sock yarn. Ooh, and this pattern is gorgeous. This is a very, I mean, I know I need to knit stuff, but this is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pattern. So, wait, I have no idea if this is the, I am not sure if this is like which one is the one that from ChemKnits. We'll have to see. But this is a Twisted Argyle by Kate Atherley. That is a really cool pattern. And then okay, and then that must be the yarn from the ChemKnits. And then there's Artistic You yarns. And it looks like another one for the Artisan ChemKnits. And aha, here is the pattern, another sock pattern, and the pattern is double down. And so that is cool. You know, I wonder if it would make more sense for them to couple the patterns for the sock crate and the artisan sock crate together. Just because then you could have two sock patterns included. I'm not sure if when you get the booklet, you'll only be able to download the ones in your booklet, or if you're going to be able to download the whole collection. That's not something I'm aware of, but, ooh, there's more. Oh, this is cool. Okay, guys, it's a theme cake. So now on the back of this magazine, there is a sneak peek for what's coming in November, and the theme is Enchanted. And ooh, it's all jewel tones. So like a rust, purple, red, teal, a deeper, like a spruce, deeper teal, and a nice blurple. Beautiful. This is like Rebecca all over it. I'm very, very excited. So the quality of this is great. I'm assuming that what will come next month will probably be about half the size. This definitely weighs a lot. I'm curious. I now want to go weigh it because I think that's only if my scale is still. Okay, never mind. That my scale was right there, and it is not. If my scale was just 2 feet away, then I would have grabbed it, but it is not, and I'm not going to go running and looking for it. So it's definitely got some heft to it. Is there anything else in here? Nope. We got the empty bag. So the poly mailer is definitely lighter than the box, and so that enabled them to still send this first class mail. So I'm curious to see what, how things go next month. But this was a really nice treat to get all of the patterns. My son just turned 5. Yeah, he loves playing ChemKnits and stuff. In the live stream, they indicated that we would get all the patterns. Okay, that's what I thought, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't remember, and I can't read. I mean, I could read fast, but I can't read fast enough while I'm streaming to like go through and check. But I do think it's a fun addition, I guess, for everyone, for this to go to everyone, because I'm sure that there have been times where you got ChemKnits, but oh man, I like the pattern from the artisan ChemKnits more, but that's more expensive or whatnot. So I think that, yeah, it's nice. Now, I guess personally, you know, that I was in favor of having just the digital copy and just having the booklet. However, that's coming from a place of like privilege, I guess, because I have easy access to the computer, to the printer. So that way, if I wanted to make it, I could, you know, just print it upstairs myself. I wouldn't have to go and find a print shop or a library to print something out. And so making it, like, I know I prefer to have a printed copy of a pattern, especially if it's complex, like with 10 pages of written patterns. Although I'm a chart girl, so I would totally go for the chart. Yeah. Yes, that is my birthday. My birthday is December 13th. It's a great day. Yeah, so we will, yeah, but so I think it's nice that they're going for this magazine. In addition, because one of my favorite things about KnitCrate is that they support the independent designer and independent dyer community. And one of the ways that they support those communities is by getting different dyers and different designers out in front of a wide group of people. And with now doing this, something like this magazine, like you have something to flip through and read to learn a little bit about them, which means you might be more likely to go check them out. And as a extremely small independent dyer, I think that that is something that is really, really cool. And I think it's beneficial to the community as a whole. So I am really excited. Ooh, it looks like that this time there's 2 ChemKnits socks. So I'm really curious which one is going to come up in my package. It's funny. I'm a purple girl. It looks like there's a purple and a gray. Where did it go? I'm a purple girl, but I like some grays too. So I don't know which one I want. Oh, and there it goes. Hey, Keith. Thank you. The battery is low on a panel. Hi, welcome. Yeah, this today's stream isn't going to be super long because I only have, if you're just tuning in, I am still getting, this is the KnitCrate membership October 2018 kit that I just unboxed. The sock crate is on its way, but I didn't want to wait because I wanted to give you guys a little look at the first copy of the KnitCrate Inspirations magazine. Their magazine. And so now, and I think my video description is outdated because now with the KnitCrate membership package, which is $24.99, you get 200 grams of yarn, and the weight can vary from, I think, fingering all the way to bulky. You get 200 grams of yarn, which is enough to make anything in the book. And now you get all of the patterns from all of the kits, all in one book and information about all the designers and all of the yarn. And if you see a yarn that you really like that was maybe in the Artisan Crate or the Artisan Sock Crate, you can go to the Member Central and get 20% off the list price as a KnitCrate member. And I think each month that you're a member, you also get points, which then you can trade in for coupons and stuff like that. But the yarn this month is gorgeous, and it's 50% alpaca, 30% merino, and 20% nylon, which means that it is super soft. It has some strength to it because of the nylon, even though it's not superwash. So I think that that is really exciting. And I'm now curious, I want to pay a little more attention to, so that's a DK. I think this one's thicker than a DK. This one is, oh no, it is DK. Okay, that's nice. It's nice that it's a different DK yarn that's in the Artisan Crate. It's 100% extra fine merino DK, but you could use either of those patterns. There's two so now there's 4 different patterns, 1 crochet and 3 knitting that you could use, assuming they use the same weight yarn in all the boxes going forward. And then with the socks, then you now have 2 sock patterns that you could use for either. And sometimes some of the KnitCrate patterns don't require 200 grams, but you always get 200 grams of yarn with it. So I think I'd love to hear what you guys think about this new edition. Even if I was collecting my teal boxes to use as treasure kits for when we have some kids come over for a sleepover coming up. So this isn't gonna work, but I think I have enough for all the kids anyway, because I've been saving up the boxes. Yes, I got the mouse colorway. I sure did. And so I would say that as a unboxer and presenter, this takes a little more time for me to look through and find. It's a little harder to do on the fly, but how many of us opening these up are unboxers versus customers? And I know that if I weren't doing this live, I would peel this out open and I would just start reading it. Because all things considered, even though it's 60 pages, it's still going to be a lot faster to read than an entire magazine. But I like that in addition to the patterns, that there might be some kind of tip or something useful each month. They did an update yesterday to let us know that next month there will be 2 different magazines. Yes, there will be 2 magazines. Basically, it's almost split like in half from what it is. This thing is hefty. It's like a high quality, I mean, this is like a high quality paper. This isn't like a thin catalog. This is like quality stuff. They will be splitting it, but one of the other people in the chat did say that that KnitCrate announced that everyone will still have access to all of the patterns. It's just you might not have all of them written out, which I think if it means that they can keep the costs of the KnitCrate as low as they can, and as they do, I think that that is great. For those of you that are curious, there are currently, well, I guess technically there's 5 different crate options. There is a luxe crate that is comes every 3 months, and I don't think that's available this month. But then there's the KnitCrate membership, which is what I unboxed. There's the sock crate, and both of those are hand dyed by KnitCrate's in-house team. So someone in their business are the ones dyeing it. But then the artisan crate and then the artisan sock crate, those feature a different independent dyer every month. And so, yeah, you get to learn a little bit about it. But they do offer yarn support. So a lot of the yarn that the independent dyers have the option of using KnitCrate's bare yarns from, I think it's Dyer Supplier. So they can use their bare yarns for what they're making. Yes. So, yeah, I think that this is all really exciting, and it's nice to get something that's really, really subtle. I had someone ask me some questions about how, if all the colorways were super feminine, and I think that there's a lot, well, I think that bright colors can go either way, but I do think that there are You know, not everything is pink and purple in case you have people in your life. And I know some women that don't like pink or purple either. I mean, I'm in a very pinky purple dress right now. So yeah, I think that there's a big variety in the colorways, whether sometimes it's really bright, punchy colors, and sometimes they're a little more muted in another month. And so I think that they try to mix it up. And I think it's great because it can bring you outside of your color comfort zone. But anyway, thank you everyone who joined me tonight. If you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe to the ChemKnits Tutorials YouTube channel. You know that there's at least one more KnitCrate unboxing that will be coming up on the channel this month. As soon as the sock crate arrives, I will be unboxing that. And yeah, I can't wait to share that with you. And you know, there might be some other unboxings this month too, because we like to have fun here. And I am going to pop into the chat. If you aren't a KnitCrate member already and you would like to join, my affiliate link is in the chat. It's also in the video description. And that gives me credit for referring the sale to KnitCrate. But there's also a coupon code. If you use the code ChemKnits20 when you check out, you can get 20% off your first month. And so that brings it down even more because the cost of all these crates, the $24.99 for all of this, that includes international shipping. So I think that that is absolutely, absolutely amazing. And therefore, I cannot blame them for trying to figure out how to make the booklet work so that way they can continue to offer this at this amazing price to all of us. So anyway, I hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'm like, woohoo, woohoo. And I am going to go snuggle with my yarn and, well, and probably go edit some videos. But then I will, yeah, see you guys all soon. Thank you so much for watching. Good night, everyone.